What's good, everybody? Welcome back. Tram Jam TV back live with you, brought to you by the Simbox Store. Here we are, Road America, last night's truck series. There are, looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, about 20 trucks that entered this race, so it's going to be hectic. 35 laps, as you can see here. There's 10 minutes of qualifying here. I have a very strong feeling that probably a third of the field will qualify. The rest of them will probably not. We did okay in practice. We're running about 8th or ninth fastest out of the entries here, so that's not horrible. But, overall could be better. But, at this point, it kind of comes to reason that sometimes you just got to take what you can get. And that's where we're at with it. So, want to welcome the mod squad in: Night Fox, Drew, Goose Live. Should be enjoying the stream here. They're all kind of hanging out. Make sure that your stay is welcome, and we'd like to welcome your stay. We're gonna probably go ahead and hop in. I'd really rather be somewhere in front of some folks. I know that sounds crazy because nobody wants to get wiped out in the beginning. But the way that it's going to work is if you don't qualify, whoever has the lowest I rating will be the furthest in the back. So, I mean, what that looks like is for road courses, we only have 800. So, I know that's embarrassing, but that's where we're at for road courses. So, um, truth be told, we might not do very well if we do qualify and then get hit in the back by somebody else. Stands to reason that maybe we would be better off just hanging out. But I mean, the funny thing is Vinny the kid right here. He was running, I think, first or second fastest laps in practice, and he has a 1900 I rating in road, and Max was running. Here you go right here. This is pretty much the practice lap. So, it shows you he was running third fastest and got a decent I rating. This guy's got 1100. So, he's running the fastest laps out of them all. The track is decent. It's a lot of fun. Overall, the truck, though, plows quite a bit. So, you really just have to manage your tires. That's really what it comes down to here, is managing your tires, keeping the doors on it, and keeping out of the dirt. If you can stay out of the dirt, you stay in the game's positions. Because obviously, when you wipe out, you go off the track. It takes you a while to recover. You're obviously not gaining any ground there. So you can gain ground on folks pretty quickly that end up in the sand trap. So looks like we've got 8 that have qualified out of the 16 so far already. That's actually a decent amount, which basically guarantees that we'll be behind them somewhere. Again, with us having a pretty low I rating, we may be somewhere in the back. This gentleman here, Colin Forrester, had a 700 I rating, and I noticed from the initial warm-up laps that he was just behind me. Again, if we just don't qualify, they'll put us in order by I rating. Overall, 35 laps is quite a few laps here. You're wrestling this thing the entire time, but we need to stay focused on the road, stay focused on the wheel. The 32 function button box right here, provided by the Simbox Store, will help you keep focused on the road ahead. We've got all of our pit strategies right here on the red buttons. We've got our comms right here on the black buttons. We've got some adjustments and whatnot in the black boxes on the rotary knobs here. We've got clear out any selections that we make with blue, and then I have yellow kind of hard coded to throw the yellow flag, but that's mainly being an admin in another league. That won't serve any purpose here for this race. And then we've got some volumes up here on the top. So, as well as the buttons that we have here on the wheel that perform various functions, whether it's, look left, look right, communicate via Discord, communicate via the in-race chat. We can do a number of things. So tell you what, we're going to go ahead and join our team, Morecast Racing in channel on Discord, and get prepared for the race. See how he's feeling. Well, Martin, what do you think, buddy? You're in P9 right now, and looks like that may be all the qualifiers.
Only 9 of us did?
That's all I'm showing right now. Sorry, 10. There are 10. My timing sheet just hadn't updated yet. I'm showing 10 spots have, and there's 11 ifs that have not, so there's actually 21 in the lobby. That's wild.
Shoot, so I'm 9th out of 10 right now.
Yeah, you're 9th out of 10, so, consider it you're in the front half of the field, right out of the gate. Danny was fast. He didn't qualify. Jad, I think I remember seeing in the practice race, was decently fast. Doesn't look like he's qualifying. Jesse, I don't know if he even has any seat time here. Barely made it in here tonight. So, truth be told, I'm not real sure if he's going to make any ground up or not here. But I think it's going to sort the rest of us out by iRating. I think that's how that works when you don't qualify. It'll just put us in order. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah, I was hoping to be more towards the front just to kind of avoid as much of the BS I can. We'll just see how it goes, though.
Right.
Because I want to kind of get like some spacing and then just kind of run my race. Just be careful and stay on track. But I also don't want to be too careful and just get ran over from behind. So.
Absolutely.
I believe it was Max actually had a really interesting idea. I could start box.
So less than a minute to go here. We're not going to qualify. We're just going to honestly see what happens with kind of the overall layout here. I don't see any reason. Truth be told, at this point, we can't even make a lap. But I'm really curious to kind of see how they delegate our starting spots.
The strategy was to pitch this lap one, and just that's it for the rest of the race, right, Danny?
You're getting sent into the turn one wall. I just want you to know that.
Flag this time by.
All right, well, this is it. So we got delegated to P18. That's fantastic news. Because I raced with these two folks, Danny Cochran, Jesse Thornock Racing on YouTube and Facebook. Shout out to him. Danny Cochran, Hot Lap Designs, wonderful painter, great dude overall. So happy to kind of start with those guys.
Fresh on the outlap.
One more time, Martin.
All right, man, we're going green next time.
Yeah, AJ, don't
that's where Sean
up
is.
on the left side here.
Using
Pit road is closed.
Team chat by now.
Yeah, are you talking about Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was down here a while ago. There's like 5 people in Larson line, which is odd, but that's fine. Sean was here. I remember seeing him in team chat. We'll go ahead and get this thing fired up.
You only have one additional set of tires for this race.
Turn our fuel calculator on because that will be a thing this race. It says we have one extra set of tires. That's great.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
So we do have a fast repair for this race. So we can activate it there. Then blue is clear.
Now we got to close around the slow track. Great.
It's the 22 car.
Yeah, for sure.
28 car.
Jad, you have a new track this time. What did you say?
It's going to be interesting.
I said you have a new truck. This is a different paint scheme.
Again, the biggest thing is going to be keeping the
Yeah,
keeping the
been
tires
there
on
since
it.
last week.
The other thing about this league is that they
I don't
run
know
a little
what
bit
it
of a
was.
minimized amount of fuel, so you really have to kind of not pace yourself, but just take care of it. Because I mean, the winter may come down to fuel strat, and it's not uncommon to be kind of pushing it to the limit. And if you can save yourself anything, I mean, even right here on the pace laps, that's why we're just kind of clutching and cruising. It's whatever we can do to save. There's no reason to be riding around in first or second gear. There's no reason to be romping on it or anything like that. We'll warm the tires up in the last couple of corners. This pace lap is so long, though, that you can just roll.
Yeah, this corner's gonna be fucked here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's several of them that are just going to be dangerous. Yeah, exactly, Drew. It's going to be nuts. This is going to be absolute chaos here. It seems
Yeah, I'm
all
already off
calm and
track.
peaceful, but see, I mean, my teammate's already off the track. What are you doing out there?
It's the 28
All right.
car.
Go ahead and warm up the tires a little bit. Warm up the brakes a little bit. All right, buddy. Well, hold on for dear life.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what we're gonna have to do here.
I mean, the biggest thing is going to be, obviously, right, is smooth and steady and wins the race. The tortoise always wins the race on places like this. You get
Yeah.
aggressive, you get nuts, and next thing you know, you're off track. So if we can just keep the truck on the track, we're going to do really well.
Just want to survive this initial carnage here, and then we can just take it easy.
Yeah, and if I were you, I mean, it's up to you, but stay on that inside because people on the outside are going to be trying to make the pass out there. So
Yeah.
All right, man. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
so far, so good. Oh, they're stepping out already. Just got to make sure we don't get drilled in the back here. Thankfully, they were looking. Oh, somebody's already sideways. That's what you got to watch for.
You
Looks like
called
they're
it, man. Tried to pass me on the outside and never drove it.
We're going to let this one go. He's the one that was off track. He's already panicking, trying to get his spots back, so he's off the track again. Oh gosh, that really jacked up our turn.
Are you good? I got some room.
Yeah, man, that guy was sideways into that turn, and I had to change my braking zone so he didn't hit me, and it just sent me off into the thing. I'm back on track, though. We're all right. It was early on. We'll be okay. I'm going to have to push it a little bit just to kind of get back rolling, though.
Got one on your left. All clear, all clear.
Need to try to fix the chat. I don't know why it went away on me. That's sketchy at best to try to jack with that with. I don't know where it went or why. There we go. See if I can focus on the race now. It's frustrating when all your stuff kind of just disappears on you. Really sucks. What are you doing, man? Well, clearly not.
Poor gate's been an issue all season.
He just absolutely has been obliterating every corner. It's honestly the reason why I'm in 16th right now. Granted, I mean, we started towards the back, but we should have been right up there with everybody else. Like,
Yeah.
where are you at?
I'm in 7th right now.
Good for you.
All under control if you're clear.
Danny, go behind me,
I'm gonna take him conservative here, Jack. So go ahead and go.
Well, this is basically our first chance to actually getting rolling here. It's kind of maddening. Said we were kind of P8 in the practice, so we had decent speed, not, you know, lightning speed by any means, but something we could work with. You get folks that are trying to be Superman on lap 1. He literally was in the dirt 3 times in the same lap. Basically cost me to go wide twice. Just no patience whatsoever. Something we are going to have to keep an eye on, though, is that fuel. Starting to regain some ground. It's not anything quick, but we're getting there. Kind of hoping that... Oh, Jesse left. My goodness. I'm kind of hoping that people will drive off the track a couple times here and there and be able to make
Yeah.
some spots up, you know?
That's what I like to do too.
Got a slow car on the way. You got one on your left. Go there, hold the line. Go there, hold the line. All clear, all clear.
Right. Plowed that one a little too, but we got it rotated. We're okay. Truth be told, is not a big fan of where my brake bias is, but it's the only thing that I can do to stop the truck.
Oh, there goes AJ Green.
Oh, fancy that.
Such a shame.
Yeah. Couldn't see that coming.
Is it lap 35 yet?
Yeah, no doubt, right? Yeah, only 35 laps, Drew. That's right. Only.
Sweating that motherfucker already.
We're making up ground, though. It's not too bad. We can come out of this thing salvaging a top 10. Honestly, I'll be completely impressed and happy with that. We're in a decent spot in the points, and truth be told, we're looking for a decent finish here. Like I said, with everybody kind of driving off into the dirt early, I figured that we'd be able to kind of slip one in there and another top 10, salvage something here. But honestly, at this point, we're gonna have to work for it. That's all right. We're down with that, but it's going to take some consistency. That's key at a track like that. Not getting full onto that throttle right there in second gear coming out of the turns is really crucial, because the truck will do it right now, but you blow those rear tires off too early and it won't be doing that for long. So this guy's got a bad rear brake, or a bad brake bias. That's why we're able to outbrake him so hard going in that turn.
Oh shit, he's back.
So part of what we're going to do here, I think, is start shifting to third, short shift into third a little earlier, save the rear tires.
Car on your right.
The truck just completely put it in park, letting me pass. Appreciate you. Goodness gracious, he did it in a bad spot.
Appreciate you not hitting anybody.
Rajo. little hot, little hot. While I'd love that, it's it's not in the cards. Honestly, we really need to be watching this fuel here because that's what it's going to come down to. It may be a
Oh, there goes Austin.
maybe a two-stop race here. Yeah, I just saw that. Just saw that. I was checking out the fuel. I'm up here now, P11 behind you. Looks like somebody else is off.
24 up here, it's over driving it.
So here we go. See, this is what we were looking for. We were looking for some consistency and some time to let people make some mistakes. Let us come around them while they're trying to correct from their mistakes.
Come off.
Oh, easy, easy. It was a sick looking drift though.
I don't even know how that happened. The truck just wouldn't turn at all.
It's much better into that corner. Much better. If I could do that every time, I'll start floating it through there a little bit and just be that much faster.
Really Austin.
New tires, lap 7.
Can I
We're going to keep riding. Just made up several spots there. Now showing P10.
No, I got a move coming out of the corner. Sorry about that. All good. Car looks fine on the broadcast, so I'm all good.
I bet this is hard to broadcast. Trucks are spread out all over this thing.
Oh yeah, I bet. But they're missing a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
Got a slow car on the right.
Wow, I lost 10 seconds on you from going in that sand trap.
Oh man. Woo, rabbit hopped him on the bumps. We're reeling this guy in a little bit, so he's been over driving it. As long as we can kind of float it.
About 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, I was watching that just a lap or two ago. Yep, it's just telling me 5 laps of fuel.
gonna come around, Sean?
I'll get you on the front stretch.
Oh, this guy's off.
Go right.
All right, Colin's off the track. He just came back on. Looks like you're fairly far behind him, so I don't think you'll meet him off the track. He got it figured out, I think.
Yeah, he's way ahead.
Thanks, dude. You killed up that bump.
No worries, brother.
All right, we're building a little room out between the guy behind us, so people are going to start looking at pit strategy here before too long. So you thinking just fuel on this one?
Yeah, I'll save the tires for the last run, I think.
Well, because we're going to have to pit twice, right?
Yeah.
Well, how many laps do you think maximizes our tires here? Because I don't want to run these old dog beaten tires any longer than we have to, but I don't want to short pit and take them too early and then run them out. You know what I mean? So where do you
Yeah,
think's a
good
good
point.
spot for tires? I mean, we got to think about fuel first, but I also don't want to not use the tires up that I put on the truck.
You think
Maybe
it'd
my-
be-
Go ahead.
You think it'd be inefficient to do an extra pit stop, like a third one?
Well, I mean, truth is I think we're gonna have to. We're not gonna make it with just one pit stop, because even if we pit on lap 12, because it says I have 4 laps remaining, so if we pit on lap 12, we have to pit again because 12 plus 12 is 24. So, ooh.
Hey, Austin.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
Oh,
Dude.
no.
Hey, Drew, could you run that calculation for me, bud, and figure out kind of where's a good happy medium
And
here?
Should we take an additional stop? Like, I don't know if we should, like, kind of halfway run the second, after our second stop, and fill up again, and then our last, or, you know, working out some way to where we get as much use as we can out of this first set of tires, and then after we take our second set, we can take it earlier than we, you know, instead of waiting until lap 24, so we can get the max out of the tires.
Like the
But we'd have to make an extra stop for fuel or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So we need to run to this fuel run, so lap 12-ish, somewhere in there. And then I think you're right. I think we pit again after maybe, what, 8, 9 laps?
I got
So 12 plus 9 is 21, and then that leaves 14. Oof.
Yeah,
It's-
it makes it all.
We're going to have to run the fuel all the way every time. And so if we pit in just for tires, that's, I don't know, man. I don't know how this thing's going to work out. Night Fox, just needing a calculation to figure out. Ooh.
Thank you.
Trying to think, talk, and drive is tough. Trying to figure out if my fuel runs out on lap 12, I have 1 set of tires. I can pit as many times as I need to for fuel. Yeah, someone does need a crew chief. That's what I'm asking about here. So,
I wish we could get a caution so I had some time to, like, think, really. It's hard to focus.
I know that, Drew. I think we've said that at this point, that yes, we're going to need to fuel twice. We have one set of tires. When should we be taking the tires to maximize the tires? Well, that was on lap 4.
My truck getting this lap.
Yeah, I've calmed down a little bit, gotten used to the track, gotten used to the truck. I think, honestly, at this point, I'm just going to pit for the fuel. And then on the final 12 to go, I'll get the tires.
These guys are being early.
Yeah, I don't want to make a third pit stop. I'm pitting twice. I want to basically get as close to running this thing out as I can on fuel. I'm not going to take tires this time, I don't think. So, I mean, yes, I've beaten them up, but they're still able to drive just fine.
We have a slow car on the right. Go left.
What's the road speed limit, guys?
50.
That's not true. I don't think that's true. I think it's 45.
Yeah, it's
I
45.
run a metric for 50 feet 5, 72 kilometers an hour.
We have about 2 laps of fuel left.
It's telling me 2 laps of fuel left. And that's about right, because it's saying I've got 2.5 laps of fuel, so... And I'm coming up to the start-finish line. Alright, so as you can also see on my screen, on my fuel calculator, the word pit has turned yellow, so that's basically warning me that I have 2 laps of fuel remaining. And it's to obviously get me prepared to make my pit stop. Which what I'll do is I'll just select a fuel full stop here. And then here eventually we'll turn the tires off once we kind of get on a straightaway. There we go. It's awesome being able to make those adjustments as needed right here at my fingertips. Be sure and check us out on eBay or Simbox store. You can see the different variations that we have there as far as colors go. It's pretty much one platform, one layout. Keeps the price down,
The leader is pitting now.
keeps the turnaround time to your advantage. And I mean, truth be told, for the price that you're going to pay for my box, 32 functions is a lot for the money, trust me.
On lap 12.
Yeah, I'm going to go... Ooh, overdrove it. I was looking at something else. I'm going to go one more. Just because I have it. I've got the fuel to do it. I'm going to do it. I mean, Vinny and them they're pushing it to the limit, so
You have about one left in fuel left. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Dude, I was trying to let you by, man.
sounds like he hit somebody else. All right, where you at, Martin? Did you pit yet?
My bad, Mark.
No, not yet. Well loaded. I'm gonna put this time by.
Yeah, likewise.
Thank you, Austin.
Thank you, Mark.
Are you gonna take your tires?
No.
I don't know how many that turn are.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know how fast I'm going through that corner.
Woo.
I want to think like 20.
That was close to getting a black flag there for speeding. I didn't know that it was this was gonna happen that close. I didn't see any cones or anything, so just going for it.
Number one pitting in.
All right. No tires. Only fuel. Sip for me. That's right, repping the Hilti.
That's it, go.
Max, are you on new tires?
All right, here we go. Let them know we're pitting out, so that way we hopefully don't get run over here.
Austin, watch out for sand.
Got somebody right here that's a lap down. He didn't run over the top of us, so that's wonderful. It is going to behave a little differently now with that added weight in the rear. I'm still going to have to baby the tires. We're going to have to wait, obviously, till we get completely cycled through here to find out what position we're back into.
So we should work out if we do the same thing again, just run another 12 laps, and then we'll be good till the end.
I agree. Yep. Run it as far as you can. And then you'll have fresh tires to run it decently hard for the final 12. Have to imagine some people may have taken their tires there early because they may have overworked the truck to get some spots, and now they just had to cruise on the second set for a while. And I kind of thought about that, considering I've kind of slid it a couple times, and you know what I mean, like still trying to kind of figure out the truck. I thought about going ahead and just getting the tires that way, because now I kind of know it a little better, but I wanted to save them. Oh yeah. Need to get in a rhythm. Yep, tires at 24. Curious to see where we're going to kind of sort out to here. This thing is very sluggish now. That fuel back there. All right, P9. Just riding out now. Keeping the tires on it. Trying to keep it on the track, obviously. Yeah, that's the main thing. If the splits are green, we're in great shape.
Are you faster than holding you up?
I'm chilling back here. I've already tried to make a pass.
That's what the
twice when I spun out.
that's what that short shifting is helping, because I'm able to shift the gear right at that top of that torque band, and it's saving the rear tires. Whereas some of these other guys, they were pushing hard early. Because I mean, the truck will do it. If you let it, it'll do it. But you need to save it. You gotta keep what you got. Oh, somebody's off hard right here. Stay where you are, please. Wow. Somebody's in the middle of the track there. I think he got it going again, but goodness gracious.
They're out.
Yeah, he's got it going, but he's slow. He's real slow. I think he hit the wall. It was right at the end of that long straight. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Dadgummit, we're off. Watching too much stuff. All right. We're okay.
Thank you, Mike.
You got it.
Thank you.
Sure.
It's not looking too hot there, only.
Car on your left. Clear on the
Waited
left.
till the last second. Goodness gracious.
You got it on the straight right here, Jack.
Thank you.
It's a tough corner right there. That corner right before this straightaway right here, it's tough because it almost feels like it makes the truck roll to the left and there's bumps in it and you're coming over the top of a hill, so it just completely takes all the weight off of the front end and there's just no grip. And then when you need to get back in the throttle, there's still no grip, so it's a tough corner. This track is gosh, I don't know how to say it. It's a difficult track, but it doesn't look like it's difficult on surface level.
Hey Austin, do you need a fire extinguisher?
Yeah, I'd be nice to get one.
The tires are definitely shot. Still have to wait till 24, so basically 8-9 more laps. We're on 16. Come on. They're shot. Need to get in the groove, in the rhythm. Little short shift there, keep the rubber on it.
We have a 12 car on the right.
Looks like Austin might be off here. That gave me a yellow, but no, I think we're good.
My
It
bad,
was on
four.
fire in the pits a little bit ago.
You can maybe go with one.
Might have taken that faster pair. Got one for position in my sights here.
Thank you.
You know you're in real big trouble whenever you start coming up that hill and those bumps starts carrying like this, and if you start spinning, that's when you're in real big trouble. We're not to that point, so we're still okay, but too much longer it's coming.
Dad or Andy tires?
Won a battle.
Nope.
He's running hard now. He sees me coming, he's pushing on it. Honestly, I think we're gonna let him. At some point he'll make a mistake and we will capitalize at that point. What we don't want to do is push too hard and make a mistake ourselves, so we're out braking them hard. He's pushing it as hard as he can on the throttle.
That was close.
Got 2 lap cars here. Oh my gosh.
We got a slow car on the right.
Wow. I tried letting you by it, and the car just didn't want to.
There he is, involved in another one. Goodness gracious. Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's off in the dirt there. Holy cow. He literally just spun out behind us. About 5 or 6 till pit.
I'm getting sloppy. Went off twice in this lap.
One more time.
I'm getting sloppy. I went off track twice this lap.
Yeah, just get dialed in.
But I was catching Tyler and Jad, and then I just lost concentration.
Woo!
Got a slow car on the way.
Oh gosh. Oh
Man,
gosh.
Sean,
Dadgummit.
that's a good battle we had for a couple laps.
Yeah, I'm just hanging on here.
Yeah, these tires are done. Completely done.
James, you good?
Yeah, we're good, brother. Just making sure that that tire barrier back there was up to code.
Was it?
So far, so good.
Good to hear. Always want to be safe.
Appreciate it, for.
So yeah, everything that we had worked for there, we've got to try to fix. Oh gosh.
It's blown up again.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right. You have about 5 laps left on.
Looks like we got 2 more spots up here ahead of us within 3 seconds.
You got a slow car up ahead.
Ooh, they took each other out. Holy cow, they took each other out.
Bye.
It wouldn't go down at all.
Appreciate you.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
That's what you're supposed to do, folks. As soon as you get a chance, get out of the way. Just like that. Make your move. Make it visible. Clearly defined what he was going to do. Wasn't wavering back and forth. Welcome, Goose. So the guy behind me is for position as well. He's going to be trying to get to me. We're not going to overdrive it. We're just going to do our thing here. He's overdriving hard. Truth be told is he was fast. He was decently fast in the original practice. And then I think he was actually like P2 or something for a while there in the race. He must have obviously gone off track.
Thing out.
Our tires are just so shot. Go ahead and go left here, Jad.
Got one on your left.
It's clearly faster. He's on my 6 the whole time. There's no reason to hold him up. He's going to end up getting in the back of me on accident. Not that he's a reckless driver or anything. See? Look at him.
I'll give it back
Car
to
on
you.
your left. All clear, all clear.
It's too bad, brother.
Okay. I'll catch up. Don't worry.
Well, how you doing?
I'm just being careful, being steady. Hoping they don't lap me, but you might.
Well, it's possible. I mean, again, if he never goes off track, which it doesn't look like he has, that's possible.
There's guys that pitted on like lap 20. Are they going to make it on fuel?
There's no way. There's no way they make it on fuel.
Else before him pitted.
I don't think there's any way, dude. I literally pitted with half a lap of fuel left, and it was on 12.
Yeah.
Well, that was sketchy. I just downshifted into first. Good thing it didn't come around on me. Been total driver error.
Are we going on 24 or after we complete 24? Coming to 25.
Man, I think it's going to come down to what's actually in the tank. I've got 3.5 laps left, so I'll have to look in just a second, making a hard turn.
Yeah, I got 3.5 left too.
Yeah, so I think on 25. Which, I mean, there again, it came down to the fuel instead of the actual tires, because you only had one set, so it's not like you could pit for more tires, so it's not like we're going to get to actually maximize the tires that we're going to put on. It's more about making sure you got plenty of fuel in the bank.
Yeah.
So as you can see, my yellow light just came on, so it's warning me 2 more laps. Come on. It's like driving with flats.
Mike, do you have fresh tires?
So I've got Danny and Dakota behind me with freshies, and it looks like they pitted on 22.
The leader is pitting now.
That's going to be...
Vinny just pitted right now.
Yep, Vinny's pitting now. They're taking it right up to the limit as far as the finish goes. So they've kind of counted backwards is what they've done.
Yeah, so I only got 2 laps of fuel left. That would put us getting on 24, right?
Well, we're on 24 right now, so...
I'm on 23.
Oh, okay. I just crossed the line for 24. And I mean, the reality is, man, is we should be good on fuel from this point because it's only like 11, 12 laps. So it's probably worth it to get those tires on.
Yeah, I'm hurting the tires right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too, Night Fox. At this point, we're going to make it on fuel with what they're going to put in the tank. But I just need those tires. Because I'm not going to maximize the run on the tires at all, but I am going to maximize the run on the fuel. But I need those tires on as long as I possibly can to make up spots. I've got this guy behind me that's going to run me down here any second. He's got brand new tires on.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Ooh.
Hope I didn't hold you up good.
No, you're good, thank you.
Car on your left. Still there. All clear, all clear.
See you back there, Dakota. I'm going to stay to the inside here.
Good more, bud. Much appreciated.
Car on your left. All clear, all clear.
Ooh. Okay. So that's where the limiter is. Okay. Well, we were a little slow entering, but now we... Oh, gosh. Now we know where it is. Don't get a black flag. Clear. 4 tires and fuel. All right. 6.7 seconds of optional, but we're going with it. Must mean we've got a little bit of front end damage from where we hit that tire barrier, but we're rolling with it.
Let's hit the cars. Make them last the rest of the race.
Didn't it?
Oh my gosh, she's alive. Ooh, but they're cold. All right, time to go. That guy behind me is 4 position. Come on, come on. Need these tires to warm up.
Sorry, it's that thin. I tried.
One pitting out.
Sorry, 24. I thought you were coming
It's
out of
amazing when the
15.
thing actually handles.
It's okay. It's not the first time I've done it.
I feel like a jackass.
Well, it doesn't matter.
That one wasn't on me.
Get there, Kenneth.
Still haven't figured that turn out yet. catch Danny, but we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to catch him by quite a bit every lap. Come on, truck. Even they know it.
Yeah.
Somehow shaved about 4 seconds off of Danny's time there, so. Perfectly spaced between P4 and P whatever it is. Sorry, I got a turn, can't look at it.
19, you good on fuel?
I've got set about 7 laps left.
He's not gonna make
So
it.
maybe just under.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. They pitted too soon.
Gotcha, appreciate it.
No problem with track.
It's a major fail.
I'm pushing it to make it the rest of the way.
These guys pitted too early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy ahead of me, the 28, hit it the same lap, I think,
Got about 9 left.
if not earlier.
Shaved another 3 seconds off of Danny, so we're getting there. He's much better through there. That was our fastest lap of the race right there.
Nice.
James, you're definitely gonna get to me. I got nothing for you when you do. Just let me know. I'll let you go.
Well, hold her head up, boys. She smells alfalfa. I can keep it on the track. There we go. Holy cow, Dakota's in second?
Damn.
Yeah. Seba was there. Okay, Seba's fallen 2 spots. Max in P3. Man, makes me wonder what would have happened if AJ hadn't gotten in our way back there twice. Having to let the freaking field go.
You're in 5th, right? Something like that?
P6, working on getting to Danny for P5. I've shaved 12 seconds off his time. And like, since we came out of the pit, so in 4 laps, 12 seconds. So as you can see, those telemetries, it's all green. That's great news. We actually just now ran our fastest lap of the race. No, we didn't. Sorry. I don't know why it was blinking, but it was. We need to get this top 5. Oh, he blinked and freaked us out a little bit. He's holding on to her. We're not going to lean on him or anything.
28.
Oh, there's still 7 to go. Oh my god.
Got one on your left. Still there? Hold the line. All
Thank you,
clear,
sir.
all clear.
You got it.
Michael, you good on fuel? Good boy.
All right, there's P5.
Nice, good shit.
Good job, man. You're back.
I'm hoping I can catch Tyler because when he pits, he's P10. I'm hoping I can get his spot.
Yeah, get that top 10.
That's all I'm hoping for.
Thank you for staying down there.
Yeah, man.
Max took it from Dakota. He had one lap newer tires, His tires are the same as Vincent's. He's looking to be... stop watching these telemetries and drive the car, James. Pushing too hard for no reason. Come on. All right. There we go. Get focused. Regroup here. Anybody curious to see what our tires were off that last pit? I am. We haven't looked yet. I was just thinking about it because these are starting to go away just a little bit. Not saying they're done, but you can definitely feel that they aren't what they were 10 laps ago, or sorry, 7 laps ago.
Yeah, popped around a gear there on the kink. It's almost bad.
Glad you didn't.
Check here in just a second. Trying to roll through the corner here and not go off. Okay, so 86.91, right front, or left front, right front. Left rear 77. Oof. Oh, you hate to see it.
I'm going to be too far behind him, I think.
No. Really? Yeah, because he's only got to get a splash. That's all he needs is a splash.
I'm barely on that long wooded backstretch.
Well, don't drive it off track. Just hope for the best.
Yeah, if I gave him a go and I don't.
Because there's no telling where he actually called that out. You know what I mean? Might not have been like right as he was pitting in. He may have been calling it a turn before or something.
Or 19 pitting out.
Oh, there it is.
Pretty close. Nah, he's 10 seconds ahead.
Oh, man, okay.
Kenneth, are you good on fuel?
Yep.
Done it. Done it.
Go ahead, Dakota.
Thanks.
Martin, are you good on fuel?
Yep. Yep. I got distracted and went off track, damn it.
Yeah, we're 3 to the good on the fuel.
We have about 5 laps. Let's go.
5 laps on fuel on lap 32. So are we going to start slowing down? The answer is yes. There's no reason to ruin our top 5 here. Get more incident points, etc. The car behind us, he was a fast car for practice and qualifying. I think he may have some kind of engine trouble or something because he cannot keep up on the straightaways at all. So I'm not concerned with him getting to us per se, and the other car is 46 seconds behind. So again, if I drive this thing off the track, then I put myself in danger of those two. We just need to drive the truck and keep all four wheels on the pavement, keep the tires on it for the most part, finish this thing out strong.
Vince Blank and Vince anybody?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to replay here. Just my lot.
Two laps to go.
Hopefully this guy ahead of us doesn't get us any trouble.
I think so.
We're not going to push to get to him. If we get to him, we get to him, but we're not going to push to get to him. The lap down card's not for spot, so there's really no reason to push it to the limit here. We've got enough comfortable gap on Danny that, again, we don't have to worry about it in terms of him catching us. I think he's got engine problems, but the biggest thing is for us is just keeping the car on the track, as we said before.
White flag, one more lap to go.
Vincent, do you have any incident points?
I think he's in the zone.
Yeah, he is. His final lap. He doesn't need to push it, though, I don't think. I think Max is, like, way off of him. Max is 57 seconds off of him.
Yeah, Max is 3 seconds behind me, and I'm way behind him.
Yeah. Vincent just popped into my relative. All right, white flag. Here we go.
See, I'm going to finish the lap down.
I really don't know why you try to pass me, but okay.
We have about 2 laps of fuel left.
But you're slow.
Got 1 on your left.
Woo.
Clear on the left.
I mean, you got nothing to gain by trying to send it on me, but 10-4.
Good race, everyone.
Good wins, Vincent.
Good win, Vince.
Good run. Yeah, copy that, Night
I had to
Fox.
go around down there in the fuel.
Copy that.
Okay.
Woo! Dang it. Looking at other stuff. Way to go there, Max.
I haven't finished yet. I'm just driving comically slow, saving fuel.
Control, control.
Oh, I made it. I'm going to be sore as hell tomorrow.
I hear you.
My knees and piggies can't handle it.
The piggies.
Got 1 on your left.
All right. Way to go.
There's the flag, man.
We'll take that
It's
P5.
over.
My goodness gracious,
There you go,
from
man.
P18
Good job,
where we
Robert.
started. AJ Green shoving us off the track twice. That was interesting for sure. That was interesting. Way to go, Martin. Good run, dude.
Thanks, James. You too. You got top 5, right?
Yeah, P5.
Nice.
We will see you next time, bud. See you in Discord here in a minute.
Yep, see ya.
Well, all in all, I mean, can't really be too upset with how we finished. Get some of this stuff out of our way. Maybe we'll just take a quick look at a couple of things here. I really want to see what happened at the start, because this was wild, and you know it's going to be wild, but I'm not real sure why he just kept full sending it like that. So we're actually going to follow him and see what in the world was going on. So he slowed up really well. Didn't overdrive it. Good arc here. So that guy was going a little slow for him. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we don't need to commentate the whole thing, but I'm just curious. Oh, there's where it started going wrong. He put one tire in the grass. Really smooth recovery. All things being what it is. I mean, that was a really smooth recovery. We actually come up right here on his left-hand side, I believe, at this point. Yep, that was us. That was our hood. And then we backed out of it. But I think here's where he potentially makes another mistake. Yep, puts it in the dirt over here. And so I thought he was going to come into us. Oh, where are we at? Right there. See, at this point, obviously, I see him in the dirt, and I'm a little concerned with how this is going to proceed. So I had to actually get out of my brakes and lift and move over here to avoid him, and now I'm out of my braking zone, and I was worried about clipping those other vehicles as well. So slid all the way into the runoff section. Oh, where did he go? Here we go. So he wiped several trucks out here with this second mistake. Three trucks, including his own, and then you hear somebody over his back left. So here's where he gets in it hard. Truck's beat up at this point. Ours is still clean. We were able to avoid all of that. So there we are now right behind him. I think it's coming into this next lap is where things got interesting. Thanks, Goose. Appreciate that. Nice job on the P5. It was excellent. It was an excellent recovery. That's what we were saying earlier on. That's what we needed. That's what we were fighting for. Have those kind of results after the start that we had. Because, I mean, at this point, he's in P10. I'm in P11, I think. And so I've gained 7 spots from where I started at this point, even after that issue that he had caused. Nope, take that back. As he crosses the line, so he's in 15, I'm in 16. So had to take a second for iRacing to sort itself out. All right, let's take a look here. And see just what was going on. Yeah, I mean, he has no speed. And we're braking early, so we've got to make this turn. There's a truck in the dirt right there. He crosses over, which is fine. That's fine. Crossover move is completely legit. We give him plenty of room. He just locks it up right in front of us. Goodness gracious. Too much rear brake is what he had. That was his issue. He kept locking up the rears. Well, all in all, great race, great finish. Again, results here. Get this out of your way. Top 5. So that worked out well. Got Vinny the Kid in P1, Max P2, Dakota P3, me P5, Danny P6, and those are all NAISCC guys. Martin here in 11th. And scrolling all the way down here to Austin in P18. Jesse had issues early on, and I don't think Sean actually made the race, which is unfortunate, but life happens. So thank you again. Thank you so much for joining us here and being part of the stream, for liking the page on Facebook and subscribing, and also following and friending us right here on Twitch. Another upcoming stream on Saturday night. We have one scheduled for Thursday night, but I think we're going to have to take that evening off. Got some button boxes to build and get out to customers, and so we got to do what we got to do. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it.